Hello comrades, so I am in Wrocław and it is my last video from this city. So I would like to show you a monument of Polish king Bolesław Chrobry. He was first king of Poland. He was not the first ruler of Poland, because first ruler of Poland was Duke Mieszko, the first Christian ruler. So here is Bolesław Chrobry. This face of Bolesław Chrobry came from the painter of the famous guy Jan Matejko, who was painting him. So it is some history of Bolesław Chrobry. Here, as you see, is the Kaiser of Germany, Otto III. But I would like to show you something else. There are no information which I am looking for. This is okay. So why I am showing you this monument? Because I think that very soon this monument will be destroyed, because in 1018 there was a war between Poland and the Ukraine. In this time it was called Russia, Kiev Russia, Ruś Kijowska. And the Bolesław Chrobry, the king of Poland, he was the Chrobry in the Polish language, maybe not Polish language, but the historic Polish language, it's mean brave. So it's Bolesław the Brave, and he have a war against all the Polish neighbors. He was similar to the Polish government today, because Polish government of PIS also have bad relation with all the Polish neighbors, but the difference between PIS and the Kaczyński and Bolesław Chrobry was that in the time of Bolesław Chrobry he have war with Germany, with Czech, and also with Ukraine, and all this war the Poland won all this war. So in 1018 was a expedition of the Bolesław Chrobry, Polish soldiers, but also soldiers from Germany and Hungary, to conquer Kiev, the capital of the Ukraine. And the Bolesław Chrobry was better guy than Putin, because the soldiers of Russia also in the beginning of war with Ukraine were not far from Kiev, but they not conquered the city. Bolesław Chrobry, he conquered the city. The reason why he did it, it's a little complicated. It was a question of feudal relations and also feudal marriage. He wanted to make in the ruler of Russia, Ruś Kijowska, świętopek. A lot of noise here. As you see, the Polish Firemen's Brigade came to interrupt our video. So the history is that the Bolesław Chrobry, he conquered the Kiev, and after the Polish soldiers, they not only they stole a lot of things from Kiev, they raped a lot of women from Kiev, but also they killed a lot of people there. So the Bolesław Chrobry, he was like a mafia-style gangster. He was very dangerous for the neighbors of Poland, but also he was very dangerous to the Polish citizens, or not citizens, the people who lived in Poland, because for example, he pushed the Christianization. If somebody eat something before, in the time when the Catholic Church said that it's forbidden to eat, he take how did I forget it, how is thief. So he decided that somebody who eat without the church permission, he broke his teeth. And so he was the guy like this. But you know, because of the temporary the Polish politics today and the alliance with Ukraine, and also because the Wrocław now became a city with Polish population, but also with very thousands of Ukrainian citizens. So I believe that they will be very angry against this guy. Maybe they don't know Polish history, so they don't know who is Bolesław Chrobry. But first day, when they understand that in Poland we have a monument, the guy who killed, raped, and stole many things from the capital of Ukraine, they will be very angry. And also, it's very important for the Polish history these things, because there is a legend about his sword that when he entered the gate of the Kyiv, he take his sword and he destroyed a little his sword, and in Polish language it is szczerbiec. He wyszczerbił ten sword. So this sword was broken. It's not longer capable, this sword, to fight. So this sword became a sword to the coronation of Polish king. So it is one of the most important thing for the history of Poland. So the history of Poland is very connected with the history of the Kyiv, and that this weapon, which was used to conquer Kyiv, was used after to coronate the Polish king.